Hello everybody, Joe Bagadones here, and welcome back for another episode of One. Sorry my upload schedule has been fucked this week. 12-hour shifts? Brutal! But, fortunately and unfortunately, which I'll explain in a moment, I'll be changing up my upload schedule. I'm going to be going back to every other day for uploads. So what that means for me and you, I will now explain. For me, I work 4 days a week. 3 of those are 12-hour shifts. The fourth one, it's a toss-up. Like tonight, I worked tonight, but it's only 2 in the morning, and I'm already at home because there's nothing going on. And they're like, yeah, you just worked 3 12-hour shifts by yourself. Go, be gone. We don't need you right now. So here I am. But next week, this coming up week, it's my weekend now. So for me, this week, next coming up week, in several days, in the U.S. is going to be Veterans Day, which means it's normally people get a day off, but I work the weekend night shift, so that means I work an extra day and I get that day off somewhere else. But yeah, just oof, 12 hours in a row every single day, brutal, not enough time to record and properly get enough sleep, and it's still have time to do things for me. Besides this is also for me, but once your work goes out there in the world, is it truly just yours anymore? Philosophy. But on my days off, I'll be recording every single day and just staggering the uploads. So my 4-day weekends that I'll normally have during the week, 3.5, 4 days, depending on when they release me during the the last day, just those will get upload, no upload, upload, no upload, upload, no upload. So yes, it'll be a few days gap between when I'm recording, but for you guys, it'll just be videos every other day. And if I play my cards right, I'll get a bit of a backlog built up, so that way if I decide to go home for New Year's or Christmas or whatever, there's some videos there to fill the gap. So that way it's just not fucking radio silence, nothing for several weeks on end, because I don't like that. I think that's bad. That's bad for, well, I was about to say channel growth, but this channel's not really gonna go much of anywhere, to be perfectly honest, and that's fine. That's fine. This is for me and for you guys, all 12 of you who watch these. It's our little secret club. But not in a weird way. I don't know where this is going. Anyway, where'd we leave off? Oh yeah, One. Yeah, this is the game we're playing. Kohei, he's got some issues, bro. Like he's not okay. And things aren't okay. But he tries to be okay. But is that really okay? Leave that one for you guys to chew on. Alright, Nagamori, what's up? Suddenly, I bring up something entirely new. What was the last line? Fuck. Suppose your ideal world had been created. What do you think would happen then? Okay. Yeah, consider this, for example. There was once a little girl who really wanted to become a princess of Candyland. Candyland board game fucking sucks. It's a terrible board game. I hate it. Time passes, and through the strong wishes of that girl, a real Candyland is born. If it were to happen, use your imagination. What do you think would happen then? Is there really choice? No, there should be a third person to this story. Now, within that land, there was a prince. He and she had exchanged a pledge to live together. The conditions have changed. Now what do you think will happen?
その国に強制的に連れて行かれるんじゃないかな。
And when that happens, what do you think will happen to me? I mean, to the girl in this world.
いなくなるんだよ。
For an instant, I feel a faint chill run through my body. You talking about your eternity self and the other girl in eternity who I'm still not 100% clear who that represents? Oh, what does this mean? Am I about to disappear from this world? That flimsy promise, that mere child's play, endangered my existence in reality? Surely not. But in reality, hasn't the process already begun? Has it? I've been forgotten by Yukiko-san, and even Nagamori's memories of me are growing vague. Are they? Am I really about to embark on a journey to somewhere beyond those distant skies? Hey, Mizuka? I want you to try to think about me as much as you can.
そんなこと言われなくったっていつだって思ってるよ。勉強してる時とか以外はね。
Guys, I'm having flashbacks to Muff Love.
でもどうしてそんなことを急に言い出すの？
Oh, it's just that I'm always thinking about you too. I didn't want all that thinking to go unreturned.
大丈夫。絶対私の方が公平のことを考えてること長いと思うよ。
Really?
絶対。多分公平が私の頭の中知ったらびっくりするよ。
I hadn't noticed. You could have told me all those things.
そんなの口がいくつあったって足りないって。あ、また袖のところ汚いなとか、ちゃんと朝食は食べてきたのかなとか、顎のところにひげが伸びてるなとか、ちょっと今優しかったなとか、今の公平ちょっとかっこよかったなとか、ちゃんとそんな公平のために頑張れてるかなとか。
You're doing great, Nagamori. Keep it up. Our last example is muffled as she lowers her eyes. You worried about stuff like that? You're much too good a girlfriend for a useless guy like me. Ain't that the truth? I'd better start trying hard too.
そんなことないよ。公平だって私のために頑張ってくれてるよ。すごくすごく。
It would be nice if that were true. Suddenly lifting my face, I gaze into the distance. I'm a little embarrassed at this feeling of happiness igniting in the depths of my heart. That's just indigestion, bud. But now, it's about to become something irreplaceable to me. The pledge from our past is about to become reality. And that truth is all I can see in the distance. Lately, at lunchtime, I found myself sitting on the stairs leading to the roof more and more often. There I sit, just watching the students walk back and forth in front of me. It's my cynical way of looking at the person I've become. What am I doing? I give a somewhat cold, self-deprecating laugh at myself. Just how many people I know have passed straight before my eyes without meeting my gaze. Having tasted what it feels like to be abandoned, and then painfully realizing that this is reality, I laugh once more. At the beginning of class, the school gates. Okay. At lunchtime, in the cafeteria. Okay, I see what he's doing now. After class, on the road from school, I simply stand there, placing myself in the middle of the stream of students passing by. It's as if I'm standing in the middle of a videotape image and fast forward. The relativity of time, loneliness, flowing, passing me by.
公平。
That's why I feel surprised when I find that there's someone who can pick out my existence amidst all that. Another self-deprecating expression.
どったのこんなところで。
Oh, just moping. I've been waiting for you.
こんなところを通りかかることなんてそんなにないのに。
Oh, then it must be a miracle that we're meeting here like this.
そうだね。
Have a seat besides me. Nagamori sits down next to me,
それでこんなところで何してたの？
just moping together. Actually, I was waiting for a miracle.
私と会える？
my fucking mouth. I can speak, I promise. Ooh. Strong. Yeah.
嘘でも嬉しいけどね。
It is true.
どっちでもいいよ。
Listen, Nagamori. I want to stay with you forever. Don't ever leave my side. I don't care if my words are cliched. Right now, without a promise from her, I can't help but feel uneasy.
公平がそうしたいならそうするよ。でも私が鬱陶しくなったりしたら正直に言ってよね。公平に迷惑かけたくないし、それまではずっと一緒にいるよ。って別に恋人同士でもないのにずっと一緒にいるなんて変かな。
Come to think of it, we're still broken up. But if I say, I love you, and I want you to go out with me right now, it feels like we'll just become another ordinary couple again. I don't want to chip away at our relationship with thoughtless words like that now. If there are words left... What? Who? If there are words left to me after I find that I'll really be able to stay with her forever, then I'll say them. But until then, I'll keep those words to myself. No, it doesn't matter how strange it is. If the two of us think it's normal, then it's normal for us.
そうだね。これが私たちの普通だよね。
Yeah. But just how long will I be able to cling on to that normal for? Sunlight begins to get warmer, and the everyday continues the way it always has.
また公平のせいで遅刻だよ。
And the everyday. I mean, yeah, you can word it that way, and it makes grammatical sense, but... We wouldn't be late if you just woke me up earlier.
もう面倒見きれないよ。
You idiot. I keep telling you to think before you act. And the everyday continues the way it always has.
公平、前。
He's gonna get isekai'd! Huh? Collision. Ow, 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 ow. It can only be Nanase. As expected, she's lying there face down on the ground. As usual, you almost think this was my fault.
って当然でしょ。ねえ、そこの人見てたでしょ。
Huh? I've heard those words before.
公平が悪いかな。って水香じゃない。
She turns her gaze from Nagamori over to me.
あれ？
She stands there bewildered, her bravado stripped away. There's a questioning look in her eyes. That's how it is. My relationship with Nanase had returned to the point when we first met. Yes, back to when I was just a stranger to her. A blank slate. An existence where everything that is to be me continues to be forgotten by everyone. I can no longer speak to Nanase. I'm afraid of giving her the reaction I expect when I call out, "Hey, Nanase!" Who are you?
取ったの？取ったの？
The only one unable to comprehend what's happening, Nagamori, stands there looking back and forth between our faces.
先行く。
Bending down her uniform, she turns her back to us and runs off.
あ、時間やばいね。
Collecting herself, Nagamori presses for me to hurry up. Yeah. I begin to walk again, with heavy footsteps. Oh, don't do that, it's bad for your shins. My legs stiffen as we're about to pass through the gate.
どうしたの？
I'm sick of having reality thrust in my face. I'm sick of it. Let's just skip school. Let's go somewhere and have some fun. Just the two of us. Come on.
やっぱダメだよ。次の休みにしようよ。
I can't wait. I can't wait anymore, Musica. Ugh.
ほら、約束するから。
She extends her finger to me. I suddenly wrap my finger around hers.
指切った。あれ？
Our fingers won't pull apart, because I'm tightly holding on to hers.
公平、ほら、切って約束は成立するんだよ。
No, I'm gonna take you along like this.
そんなダメだってば。
Let's go, Mizuka. Anywhere's fine, even the amusement park. We'll ride the roller coaster together, and the Ferris wheel, and the coffee cups. I'll spin you around. I'll spin you as hard as I can.
痛いよ、公平。
Sorry. Our fingers come apart.
ほら、もうチャイム鳴るよ。行こう。
Yeah. Mizuka runs off ahead. I don't follow her. Instead, I stand there, seeing her off. The chime rings for the beginning of class. The chime for the beginning of classes echoes throughout the courtyard. By the time Mizuka turns to look back, I'm probably already gone. I want to find a point of contact. Anything. I want to find a reason to be needed here in this place. Nothing. There's no such thing here. There's no such thing anywhere. There's no longer any meaning in me being on my own. I'd just be wasting every moment I spend. With Mizuka, with my beloved Mizuka, with that idiot Mizuka who loves me, with Mizuka, to whom I'm important, with Mizuka, who is even more important to me. If I don't spend this precious time with her, then it's all meaningless. I have no destination. It's only natural. There's no place for me to be now, except by Mizuka's side. And once I realize this, I begin to run. Mizuka, I'm gonna take you with me, by force. Buddy? A bunch of guys I know pass straight by me without giving me a second glance. My reality is painful. But I'll go anywhere if it means I can bring you back with me. It may hurt, but I'll do just fine. I'll be just fine. Mizuka. She's just coming out of the classroom now by her, classroom now on her own. Yes, words. I can read. I wonder where she's going. Not that it matters. Wherever she's going, I'm gonna take her with me. But the reality that I least wanted to see is thrust into my face. My own eyes continue to stare at the wall where Mizuka had been. That final look she had given me was a look given to a stranger. I guess I might be in trouble if Yuko-san finds me. Still, we've lived a life based on mutual non-interference up until now, so I should be okay. The only difference is that I have no longer any meals prepared for me. That I'll no longer have any meals prepared for me. Well, that's alright. I don't feel hungry. Lying flat on my bed, I stretch my limbs as far as they'll go. May as well just disappear. I'm someone who's been forgotten by the person closest to me. In other words, there's no longer a single thing anchoring me to this world. My body may as well be adrift in the sky. It's as if I'm falling into the ocean without even struggling. One more sleep, and it'll come. The world beyond the sky, born on that distant day in my youth. When the moment comes, my body will be consumed, and I'll vanish. I know the truth of that painfully well. But that's fine. It shouldn't be all bad. I'll have plenty of time to think. Because that place is the world of eternity. A world where I can go on a journey that'll never end. All I have to do is take our happy memories with me. There, I can rerun those happy memories over and over again for eternity. If I think of it like that, it really seems like a happy thing. I have memories of when I was happy. Enough memories to live on, even in eternity. I can go there with confidence. Because I was once happy. Bro, this is kind of depressing. I wake up feeling absolutely terrible. Same, bro. That's me every day. I should have been asleep for quite a while, but my body feels tired to the core. Does mutual fatigue really have this much of an effect on the mental body? Mental fatigue. Moving my creaking arm, I wipe away my forelocks. It hasn't come. Not yet. But all this means is that I have a little more time. Pulling on my coat, I grab the doorknob on my way to the toilet. The door is slightly ajar. Did I forget to close it? Nah, that's impossible. I took extra care to make sure the door was tightly closed. In other words, my time here is up. I've caused plenty of trouble for Yuko-san already. Grabbing my wallet from where I had abandoned it on my desk, I roughly stuff it in my back pocket. Then I leave the house. Streets of the town I've lived in for 9 years. Right now, I can feel all sorts of feelings welling up as I place myself amongst them. Just how many things were there in this town that I never saw, never touched? I've never walked down that path before, nor entered that shop. Every location that carries the promise of a new story. It all starts with a conversation. Promises are exchanged, we meet again, get to know each other better, cease to become strangers, begin to influence each other. And so, life changes little by little. That should have been the ever-repeating cycle in my everyday life. It should have been, and yet, I look up at the sky. It feels as though I'm about to fall in, even now. Someone bumps into me with a thump and walks on without a word. There's nothing fitting around my ankles. Fitted? What? Oh, you're not wearing shoes? Nothing to anchor me down. Oh, metaphorically, you mean. I get the feeling that if I reach out with both hands and accept my fate, it could all end right now. I would fall towards that world, never to return. I know that world really exists, and that I'm destined to spend the future living in pure regret. Ah, Nagamori. A figure waiting across the road at the lights. It's Nagamori. For a moment, it feels as though our eyes meet, but there's no change in her expression. We're nothing more than strangers, after all. I didn't want it pointed out like this, and yet, our final meeting comes about so easily. The light turns green. Pushed along by the waves of people, the two of us begin to walk. Nagamori doesn't look at me. I don't look at her either. After all, we're just strangers. And strangers just pass each other by. It's not painful, because the only one who hurts is me. We approach each other, the distance between us closing, and then we pass each other by. Goodbye, my beloved. Oh, hey. Oh, look at the dude on the left. Something about his face's proportions is a little wonky. The perspective there. Not the one on the bottom, but the one in the top left with the blue bandana. Also, why are you wearing a blue bandana with a red vertical striped shirt, my guy? Fucking fashion disaster. Oh no, and he... why are you wearing a blue and yellow shirt? Oh, that's terrible. Man, the 90s was awful. It should just be, like, erased from the timeline. Just, whoop, gone. Everything that happened then and there just never existed, including my birth. So that way I don't have to look at these horrible clashing colors ever again. My dude's a fucking Chargers fan.
捕まえた。やっと捕まえた。公平、捕まえたよ。
The green light begins to blink.
また逃げられないように知らん顔してたんだよ。すぐにも走って正面から抱きしめたかったけど、
We've been debated.
ずっと我慢してボロボロ泣き出しそうだったけど、ぐっとこらえて。
I mean, even if Kohei's choice of clothing is ugly, like, there's nothing individually about it that's bad, it's just bad colors. Nothing will ever beat fucking Shiki's blue and orange t-shirt from Tsukihime. Every CG he's in with it, it just rips you out of the moment, and it's like, oh my god, this is fucking awful! The light turns red. Let's go. Let go. You're hurting me.
嫌だよ。また私だけ置いて逃げちゃうもん。
The sound of car horns pierces my ears. Don't worry, I won't run away. I won't.
本当？
Really.
ただ
I just want to be facing her while I hug her. A gentle breeze is in the air, the scent of fresh leaves, and then a scent that's been familiar to me for a long time. Nagamori's scent. My beloved Nagamori's scent. Honestly not sure how I feel about their... Do they actually wear a tie, or is that like a scarf? Like an ascot? It's hard to tell from Sumi's CG. Because... And I can't even tell from this one, from the way his hand is placed. I honestly feel like an ascot wouldn't be that bad with this uniform, you know? That almost... what do you even call this shade of brown? It's too light to be khaki? Beige? You know, beige cardigan with a white button-up shirt and a blue ascot? Alright, yeah, my dude's got drip. I think I'm actually lying here in the lap of the one I love. She's always yelling at me to wake up, but today is different. It's okay for me to go to sleep now. But in the time before then, we have a nice, slow chat. Hey, Nagamori? I feel like having okonomiyaki.
どうしたの急に
Just a thought. No particular reason.
お好み焼きねそうだね食べたいね
Dude, don't talk about food I haven't eaten yet. From that place in front of the station.
前に一度行ったことのあるところだよね
I can get some. Well, not technically okonomiyaki. It's the Korean version, but it's basically the same thing from the Korean fusion place down the street. But it's currently, 2 a.m. and they won't be open for another fucking, 10 hours. So, oof. Wawa it is for me. Yeah, the one's from there.
美味しかったよね
Yeah, really tasty. We'll go, for sure.
行こうね
We act out the everyday until the very end. Nagamori probably understands that it's what I want. Take, for example, a summer night. With a festive band in the distance, we sit on the veranda and set off fireworks. Gradually, we watch the rope fireworks burn. And just as it's about to disappear...
はいまだまだあるよ
Take, for example, an autumn sunset. Walking by the riverbank, we make our way home. Dragonflies flit onwards, passing us by. Today comes to an end, and yet it doesn't.
ねえ明日はさ
Take, for example, a freezing winter. A white town. Slipping across the grounds, we head for the school. Heaving light breaths, we chatter about trivial things.
それでねそれからね聞いてる
Yeah, I'm listening.
あのねそれからね
Take spring, for example. Spring, the season of buds and sprouts. Everything is bathed in sunlight, taking on a radiant glitter. Dazzling lights. Encounters with all sorts of people. Each one a little piece of happiness. I gather them together, a whole heap of them. What is this, clan ad?
知ってる
Yeah, I know. And always, at the center of it all, you were there. Each moment. Irreplaceable. Time passes by, and we grow up. But I hope the two of us can remain the same as we always were. Then, for the first time, I'll look fondly upon something that doesn't change as time moves on. As time goes by, there's one thing I can't say.
同じ時間を過ごせてよかったよ
Something wonderful because it passes us by. Something irreplaceable. Loss. Am I gonna lose that every day now? What's wrong, Nagamori? What, is your leg asleep because this dude's fucking melon is, pinching the vein in your leg?
笑顔で入れてるかな私
Yeah, you did.
そうよかった
So, what were we talking about?
お好み焼き
Yeah, that's it. Okonomiyaki. What The rustle of wings, the birds around us leave their branches. My dude? You just like... poof. Gone. With the wind, you might say. Speaking of gone with the wind, Atlanta got what it deserved. Sherman was right. Burn that place to the ground. And that's my 150-year-old take for the day. I'll be honest, if this is the end, I don't know how... Oh, there it is! That's the end! Huh? Okay. I feel like we missed some stuff there, huh? Like, feels like there was like a chunk of route there that wasn't there. What? Huh? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh god, you got an ugly pencil too. Oh, we're in Nagamori's perspective now, I guess. I continue to live a normal life. Oh god, are you one of those girls who like fucking you put like flowers in your notebook? Or is that like a stamp? You've all seen like the little video where it's like how girls take notes, and it's like the different colored highlighters, like wavy lines, flowers, and it's like the Holocaust. Just write normal. Oh fuck. I continue to live a normal life. I made every effort to live the same everyday life that I did before. Of course, there were many times that was impossible. But throughout it all, I wanted to remain positive. Why is that from time to time, I suddenly feel sad? Chemicals in your brain. Why? Seasons change slowly, making it seem like I'm living the same time forever. But I'm definitely moving forward. You won't find me in the same season. One step at a time, I move further and further away from that day. What I was looking for that day isn't the same as what I'm looking for now, and the scenery I see is different too. Everything is moving on. All that remains unchanged are my memories. Memories which never fade. It's painful for me to cast myself into them. Actually, that's not how memories work. Memories are extremely susceptible to being changed. Like, if you don't remember something entirely well, someone can just, like, make stuff up that sounds plausible, and your brain will auto-complete it to be like, yeah, no, that's what happened. And just fabricate memories. So, nothing's forever, hun. My heart trembles violently. Oh, I get heart palpitations too. It's a genetic thing. Hey, Nagamori. What's wrong? I see. You poor thing. Okay then, in that case, I'll dedicate an entire day of my time to you. Yeah, you'll forget all about that bad dream if we go and play for a whole day, right? Okay then, let's go. A whole pile of fragments of happiness. Little pieces of happiness, glittering like marbles. I'll collect them together with Kohei. Happiness we collect will be the happiness that we share. And no matter how you look at it, we'll be happy. But when I realize which one is really the bad dream, I feel like I've lost everything. Who?
どうしたの？なんだか。
何にも。
Yeah, don't worry about it, faceless classmate number 3.
本当？
何も。大丈夫だよ。
Oh yeah, it's you. Oh fuck. It was like Bunny-o something something. We chose the fancy dumb name. When my heart becomes trapped by that sudden sadness, I talk to this plush toy. Yo, it's me, Bunnyama Bunio. There we go.
何それ？呪いの言葉を吐く人形？
私を元気づけてくれる友達だよ。
そうなの。
Yeah, a completely normal thing for, they're not seniors. Well, she might be a senior now because Spring, I guess she's a senior? Eh? Yeah, okay, for a high school senior to have and talk to.
そうだよ。
But honestly, after a while, it's just like, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever gets you through the day.
ご主人様に似て口の悪い子だけどね。
Yo, Nagamori, what's wrong? You look kinda down. Listen up, Nagamori. There's probably a completely thick-headed idiot boy in your life right now. From time to time, he may even insult you and tell you off. But if he does, please forgive him. Even if he, like, brings you to a dark classroom and leaves you with, like, some dude fucking beating his meat when you're supposed to be, like, going on a makeup Christmas date. You know, just forgive him. It happens. We all, happens to all of us, you know. You know, right? Endure it, and please, stay by his side. Because no matter what he does, he loves you. So Nagamori, even if you're feeling down, please, show him your cheerful face. He's a real idiot, so if you do, he'll remain happy. So do that for him, please. Oh, and one more thing. The plush toy continues. Keep laughing, even when that idiot isn't around. Smile so hard your face quivers and laugh. Because if you don't, you'll feel sad when he comes back. This pep talk has been brought to you by Buniyama Bunio. Goodbye, Pyong. Were you saying that out loud? Or I hope Bunio's like speech to you was all internal. Because if not, ooh.
おかしいよね。
ミスか。
Nope. Entirely out loud. Oh, you're the weird kid now. Summer. It's a hot summer. I don't have a lot of friends, but I can feel how important they are to me now. I spent the whole time staring in the direction of a buoy floating in the distant South Seas, but my feelings remain by my side. What? Very poetic, but what? And for that, I'm grateful. Autumn. If I've already lost my everyday life, then I wonder what it is that I'm living now. As the thought suddenly comes to mind, I feel a chill on my skin. I've got a cold. I'll try to stay positive again. I'll keep my chin up. Winter. Yo, what is this forest? It's like a Daggerfall background. The sun is frozen over, just like my heart. Ain't that a mood? If only the next season would come, melting it with its warm sunlight. If only the morning dewdrops of emotion would run down the gutters of my heart. If only they would slide and fall, stroking my heartstrings below. Spring. Spring, the season of farewells. Is it? Having parted with all sorts of people, here I am, now waiting. Waiting for that person. Well, I guess it could be for Japan, because that's the graduation season, so you know, all the people going off to do their own things, live their own lives, that you never see again. Seasons continue to change forever, repeating in an eternal cycle. Or, so I thought.
お、どうしてたんだ？久しぶりだな。病気でもしてたのか？
I few of my classmates raised their voices in surprise.
おい待てって
What's going on? But I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm filling in the class journal. Self-study with one hand out. A shameless cough. I get the feeling that I've heard it somewhere before. Nagamori? Me? I look up, and there he is. Looking slightly shy and embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed too if I just completely faded out of existence for like a year and then just came back. Be like, hey, you miss me, guys? Well, you see, I've liked you for a long time now. Please go out with me again. He makes his announcement. He's just the sort of person who'd come right up to me and say something incredibly embarrassing, even when everyone's watching. But I give him my reply because I'm honest, because he's the one that I love so very much, because he's the one I've been waiting for all this time, and because he's the one I want to be with forever.
いいよ
We did it, boys! We experienced eternity and came back? Woo! Credits! Maybe doing the other routes will illuminate some of the mystery that has been set before us. Like, yo, what the fuck is eternity? Where'd a boy just like... It's like the GIF where the dude just gives the peace sign and fades out. Kohei just did that for like a year. But now he's back, and I guess he's good. He like did some thinking and self-actualized. Had an episode like 25, 26 of Evangelion as Shinji in Human Instrumentality, and just like stood up out of the chair and everything exploded, and everyone congratulations him. And now he's here. He did it. Good on you, Kohei. Yeah, you're now. Yeah, good job, Nexton, all staff. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Excellent work, full voice committee. Ooh, 2003. So that was cool. Mixed feelings on that route. I liked Nagamori. I liked the whole mystery eternity thing they were setting up, but it just kind of happened. So I feel like the execution could have been done a little better. But you know, it's early going for these guys. They're still getting their feet wet with writing a good story. And, we still have, like, 5, 6 other routes to go. So, hopefully, the scales will fall from our eyes and we'll be able to see what the fuck is going on. Maybe we'll never find out what's going on. Oh, also, we got extras. Is there porn in here? Am I going to see tits? Sporting ground? What? Yeah, man, let's go to the sporting ground. What's there? The master? What? I feel like I shouldn't be here. Versus. See, who? If I click on Nagamori, will her tits come up? Oh yeah, look at them. Oh, I'll have to. I'm not gonna go in and edit that in Premiere because. Maybe I will. Video is only 45 minutes. That'll only take a minute to export, and I just have to do it at the very end. So, yeah. Oh no! I did it again. Return to title, please. Back to game. No. What's it? It won't exit. Back. I gotta click back. Okay. We're done. Music room, that's just a sound gallery. Back, oh god, where's the back button? Back? Oh, why are they moving it ever? What's in the student council?
こんにちは、長森水香役の、
Oh.
木村彩香です。もう水香ちゃんとはラブラブになれましたか？幼馴染って憧れますよ。皆さん、
Okay,
はじめまして。
they're doing their self-introductions,
川名
but
美咲役と
it's not all
あか
subs?
ねをやらせていただいたミルです。あかねちゃんはあんまり感情を
Yeah.
大きく出さない。
I-
シーナ
Oh, we don't... disappear. Oh, we don't know you guys yet. Stop.
こんにちは。
You guys don't exist. Shh, be gone. Shh. You saw nothing. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and end the shit show. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, for another episode of 1 to the Radiant Season. Hope to see you all there. Later.